Welcome to today's episode of Steady Improvement. We're going to talk about how to skyrocket your sales by cutting the supply. So let's dive into it. People want what they can't have. People want things only a select few have access to, and people want what other people want. Therefore, you can skyrocket your sales by cutting the supply when your demand increases. Desire is a contract you can make with yourself to be unhappy until you get what you want. It follows, therefore, that we only want things that we do not have. As soon as we have them, our desire for them disappears. Therefore, if we seek to increase the demand or desire, we must decrease or delay satisfying the desires of our prospects. This means that 1/5 of the prospect are willing to pay 5 times of the price or even more. The supply law. The longer you delay the ask, the bigger the ask you can make. The longer the runaway, the bigger the plane can take off. We must endeavor to keep our supply and the satisfaction of desire under demand that we are able to generate. This maximizes profits and keep desire ravenous in our customer base. This is the real key to never going hungry. Scarcity is one of the most powerful and least understood forces to unlock unlimited pricing power. Creating scarcity when there's a fixed supply or quantity or services that are available for purchase, it creates a scarcity or fear of missing out. It creates the need to take action and by extension purchase your offer. This is where you publicly share that you're only giving away X amount of products or you can only handle Y new clients. For example, if an artist is launching a limited edition hoodie and says he's only going to make a 100 and they will never be made again. Are you more or less likely to buy it than one that is always going to be available? The fact is that you can never get it again makes the hoodie much more desirable. Here is 3 examples of scarcity that you can try today. For example, number 1, a limited supply. Physical products having limited releases is a tried and true method of using this psychological bias to your advantage. You can have limited releases for colors, flavors, designs, etc. This month, we're going to release 100 watches with a special design. It's very important if you use this method that you always sell out. And this is because it's better to sell out consistently than overorder and fail at it, creating scarcity. There is a sweet spot for the time interval you should use, and that's about once a month to release your product. Let's go to the next one. And that is called Total Business Cap. This is all about only accepting X numbers of new clients and you create a waiting list for new prospect. The moment the door opens, they jump right in and price resistance disappears. This is like saying, my agency only will service 25 customers total, period. Over time, you can increase your prices and squeeze the lower performing accounts out and bring in new, more profitable accounts. Or you can periodically open slots as your capacity allows, always remaining some demand unmet. The next one is growth rate cap. Only accepting X clients per week ongoing. We only accept 5 new clients per week and we already have the first 3 spots taken. I have 6 more calls this week, so you can take the spot or one of my next calls might take the spots and you can wait until we reopen. This banks on the fact that you can only handle a certain amount of new clients anyways on a regular basis, so you might as well let them know it. For example, we take on 100 clients 4 times a year, we open the doors, then close them. By employing scarcity, we make what others would otherwise be a neat free download into a desirable thing not everyone has. Then we have another one, which is honest scarcity. The most ethical scarcity. The easiest scarcity strategy is honesty. Wait, what? Let me explain. I'm sure right now you probably couldn't handle 1,000 clients tomorrow, right? But how many could you handle? Is it maybe 5, 10, 25? Well, you might as well define a number that you're willing to take on a given period of time. Then advertise that. So to summarize a little bit now, employ one or multiple methods of scarcity in your business. You will drive a faster purchasing decision from your prospect at a higher prices. Just let them know your limits and let psychology do the rest. And for those of you who have listened to this end, I'm going to throw in an extra pro tip when it comes to scarcity. Here is what I call extreme scarcity. If you don't hate money, sell a very limited supply of one-on-one access. You can do that through any of the following: direct message access, email access, phone access, voice memo access, and Zoom access, for example. There are lots of ways you can do this, but I promise you this: if you want to immediately make a lot of money, create a very exclusive service-based level on access to you. Yes, unscalable, that you cap into a tiny number. Price it very, very high. Then tell people you will make more money than you thought were possible. What happens is that you find out the cream of the crop, which is basically the 1% of the 1%, and they will adjust and take action. And today's pro tip is: once you're out, you can never come back. You can create scarcity by also capping your service level and saying that if they leave, they can never return. This type of scarcity makes people think extra hard about leaving. This works best with small groups. As groups becomes bigger, the tactic loses some teeth. Thank you for listening to today's episode of Steady Improvement, and I hope that I've helped you in your journey of leveling up your sales skills. Take care. Bye.